The Atlantis is gone, John. Shot down. We did a search and rescue, but nothing. I'm sorry. After we picked you up, we recovered the artifacts from the wreckage and brought them up here to the Dorian Gray. Once we had them all, we were able to decipher the glyphs. They tell of an ancient race, the Tosk. Noble warriors who served their masters in battle. But when there were no more masters to serve, the scientists hid their DNA within that of another race and forged these artifacts against the day they might once again be needed. The race that contains their DNA is still with us today. The Kai.
So yeah, that last mission ended pretty badly.
A warrior Kai? Yeah, right. I don't get it.
Over time, the artifacts became scattered across the planets. If we are the ones to reunite them, the Tosk will serve us with weapons of awesome power. I will be their new master, and I will wield these weapons on behalf of the Earth in our battle with the Scar. It is possible that the glyphs lie, or that we have read them incorrectly, but I'm willing to take that chance with certain precautions. Only one Kai in a containment chamber, with you and those men standing by in case something goes wrong.
In case something goes wrong.
Stand by. I am putting the final artifact in place.
Stand by. I am readying my rocket launcher.
What's happening? Stay focused. Damn! Huge! What the hell is it? Now, cook?
Yup. These things are hostile. So yeah, pretty much, this is what the artifacts were made for. Unlocking the hidden true forms of those Kai aliens. Oh man, oh, don't get sucked in. Yeah, they fire black holes. They actually fire black holes at you, and you will, if you get sucked into those, it's instant death. Oh, we got sucked in. That was bad. Let's try that again. I'm not sure if you actually have to aim for the arm, or if you just have to keep shooting the body. I should try aiming for the arm, though.
Something's happening to all the Kai in operation. They're turning into some kind of monsters.
Ah, man, those black holes are hard to get away from.
What is that on his arm? Cellars! Something's happening to all the Kai in operation. They're turning into some kind of monsters. Emergency! Security!
Yeah, I should use these... Oh, about to say, I should use these pillars to guard myself from the black holes. Oh, that was a bad place to quick save.
Kind of fun.
Oh, well, that was a really bad quick save. Let's load up the other one.
That's done it. Let's do it. Something's happening to all the Kai in operations. They're turning into some kind of monsters. Emergency! Security to deck 4!
Don't get sucked in. Okay. Oh, there I did something to it. Alright, we severed its arm. Now if we go pick it up... Oh. Get away from me, ugly. Got your arm! Yup. Now we can shoot black holes! So that was basically the final boss of the game. The game doesn't really have an actual final boss fight, but, you know, since from this point on we can basically just one-hit kill everything with this weapon, that essentially serves as the final boss of the game.
John, I'm recording this while you're up in the tower. Commander Hawkins just ordered me to dock with the Dorian Gray and turn over the artifacts. Suddenly it all clicked into place. General Drexler has had nothing to do with any of this. It's all been Hawkins. How could I not have seen it?
Hawkins?
But I'm not giving Hawkins the artifacts, John. He wants to use them for himself, but we're not gonna let him. Naban and Isaac are with me. We're gonna hold him off as long as we can. If he shoots us down, he'll make it look like the scar, but you'll know the truth. Here, Naban and Isaac want to talk with you too.
Stevens, take a detail and clear a path to the escape pods. Don't tell anyone or you'll start a panic. I'll follow in a minute.
Bastard!
Right. Let's go have a talk with Hawkins.
Come with me to the escape pod, John. All I have to do is push this button and the ship will plunge into the sun. It's the only way to kill these Tusk. But you and I will live to fight another day. We'll learn to control the Tusk, and then we'll rule to...
You killed my crew.
No, I
trusted you.
John, she wouldn't give me the artifacts. If the Scar got them, it was my duty.
I believe in duty too, Hawkins, and now I know what mine is. Ah! Ugh.
Warning. Course intersects star FG-708. Imminent danger to ship. Course correction advised.
Bastard.
Yeah, this thing here, this is the complete artifact. This is what was assembled from all those pieces we picked up throughout the game. And now we see its true purpose. But the one behind all of it's dead. And now this ship, along with the artifact and all the Tusk, are gonna plunge into the sun. And on that note, we should be getting to the escape pods. On another note, I should go the right way when attempting to get to the escape pods.
Don't let him fire at the hull! If it busts a hole in the ship, we're dead! Watch its arm!
Those things pose no threat to us now. Well, technically they do. You can still get sucked into black holes.
8. Course correction advised.
But as long as you fire first, ask questions later, shouldn't be a problem.
Gravity engine compromised. Foreign matter detected inside containment field. Now at half power and falling. Repairs required.
Okay, good, we got it. Now let's not get sucked into a black hole ourselves. Okay. Whoa, hello. Okay, now at this point, there's two things you could do. If you time it right and jump correctly, notice that it said the gravity stabilizers were failing. See, that allows us to jump really high now, but there's two ways you can do this. You can either, well, you can jump up onto those little platforms and get up there, or you can go back this way. I believe this works anyway. If you go back to this room... yeah, you can get up here like this.
Hull breach in cargo bay 4. Sealing off area.
You see, this is... we kind of did it backwards. See, you're supposed to come up here like that and then come over this way. Yeah, we kind of did that the wrong way. Actually, if you're wondering why I did that, I was remembering something else. Like, for some reason, I remember that if you came into this room and tried to jump, it's like all of a sudden you'd be able to jump about twice as high as you could in there. And then I was going to go back out into the gravity engine room and use the new, like, super high jump to get up there and come in, you know, into here where we're supposed to go. But apparently that didn't work the way I thought it did. But I guess that's, I guess if, you know, that's a trick for speedrunners. Maybe.
800,000 kilometers from star FG 708. Course correction impossible. All personnel abandon ship.
Also, this isn't actually timed, so you don't actually have to rush during this part.
We gotta get by! The escape pods are back there! I know! We gotta get by!
Aw, they got sucked in. Alright. That's the door we're looking for, I think.
Gravity engine failing.
Yep.
Inertial dampers offline. Automatic compensation engaged. Expect disorientation.
Executive officer and personnel here. The damn ship is listed. Any repair crews available to fix the gravity engine? Get to the escape pods, you idiot!
Yeah, this whole ship's going onto its side now.
All personnel left on board. Put on your emergency gear. It's about to get hot in here.
300,000 kilometers compromised from star FG-708. Shields offline. Internal temperature critical. Temperature critical. 30 seconds to total structure.
And from this point on, whoa! What the heck? That thing just pulled me in a circle several times. Yeah, if it isn't obvious, it is timed from this point forward, so you have to quickly kill that Tosk and then jump over these barricade things. They're actually part of the ceiling, or the wall, but yeah. And that's the game.
But you'll know the truth. Here, Nabon and Isaac want to talk with you too.
Greetings, Marshal. I am saluting you yet again. You are many good men. Despite who I am, you shared with me the danger and the dignity of a meaningful task. You have given me my life. So, if I die, it is only right that I have given you mine.
I'm scared, but I'm not scared. I'm ready for this. You had faith in me, John, and I'm grateful. If you make it and I don't, go to the O Club back in Quantico, buy a round for the house, and have one last drink for me.
This is no suicide mission, John, but I won't abandon you. We're gonna fight like hell and try to hold on till we can pick you up. Then we'll all boost out of here together and figure out what to do next. If we don't make it, well, at least you might get to the artifacts before Hawkins. You were right about Tycho, John. Sometimes the few have to give their lives for the many. You were right about something else, too. You said I had to choose who to trust. I choose you. Goodbye.
And that's the game. That concludes Unreal 2, The Awakening. It's definitely, I would say it's definitely an underrated first-person shooter. Most people argue that the first game is better, and I only played the first game, I only played through it once a long time ago. I should actually get it on Steam sometime. Maybe do a Let's Play of it, too. I will say that Unreal and Unreal 2, they're very different games. The first game has a completely different feel and general atmosphere than the second game does, and it's more of an old-school kind of first-person shooter, I think. You know, this game is kind of on the bridge between old school and new school first-person shooters, but I would say Unreal 1 is a lot more old school than this is. And apparently NASA gave them permission to use images in this game. I actually didn't know that. Yeah, while Unreal 2 is definitely not it's definitely not one of the best first-person shooters ever, but I do think it was unfairly judged, you know, by people that just compared it to the first game. And, you know, it's in my opinion that a game should be judged based on its own merits, not whether or not it lives up to its predecessor or has anything to do with it. In this case, I think Unreal 2, like, I don't think it has anything to do with the original game whatsoever. You know, a game that I like on the PlayStation also had the same fate. It's called Alundra 2. There's many fans of the first game, but everybody despised the second game just because it had nothing to do with the first one, like it wasn't really related in any way, and everybody saw it as inferior. Like, I can understand if you want a sequel to be like a continuation of the story of the previous game. Like, I understand that. I fully understand that, and I can understand being disappointed in that regard, but I don't think you should hate on or just completely, you know, disregard a game just based on that alone. Because, again, I think games should be judged based on their own merits and what they deliver. And I think Unreal 2 is a really good game. Not the best, but it's an average. Like, it's at least a 7 out of 10. I like Alundra 2 a lot, too. In fact, I want to do a Let's Play of that sometime. Quality won't be amazing, since I'll be recording from my PS1, but, yeah. Use what I got! Got quite a few credits here. And that concludes my Let's Play of Unreal 2 The Awakening. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.